Inside Racing is brought to you by Dunlop.
The 2010 Goodwood Festival of Speed. For motorbike fans too, a trip into high-octane heaven. The latest bike generations represented here as well as the old guard. Champions, rookies and greenhorns, they're all here, and being here is everything.
Yeah, for myself, coming from racing, obviously I had legends and heroes when I was growing up as a kid, and they're still here today. So walking around seeing John Surtees and all these old guys that were all legends for me back when I was a boy. So I'm sure it's the same for all these young kids walking around seeing those guys here. And also to hear the old cars and the bikes, it's stuff we don't get an opportunity to get this close to, and it's fantastic for us and for the public.
I have people coming up and said, I used to ride with you in the 60s and I saw you win at Brands Hatch and Mallory Park and Snetterton, and and they were just young people then. And it's magic, they come up and speak to you as if they know you all your life. But it's good, it's nice.
MV Augusta, Triumph Trident, BMW Type 225 Kompressor, a ride down the decades, a renaissance of Grand Prix legends and their old warhorse riders.
Well, I think most people think motorcycle racers are probably a little bit crazy anyway, but when you look at the bikes that they used to use and the machinery that they had back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, the small tyres, not too much brakes. Those guys were real heroes. So, but it's great. It's where it started from, and it gave us the opportunity to be where we are today with motorcycles. So, thanks to them guys, it's great.
Ja, ik war ja in 74 waar ik maar Weltmeister war.
I was world champion in 74, and back then I made great efforts to understand the technology and usually built the bikes myself.
Ja, und ich habe die Maschine auch meistens selber gebaut.
Henk Van Kessel, world champion at Schnapsglas level, as some used to call the 50cc category. He won 6 out of 8 races on this machine.
Diese Maschine ist eine Kreidler-Maschine.
This here is a Kreidler machine that was built in Holland at the Van Veen factory. It weighs 55 kilograms and has a top speed of 205 kilometers per hour.
Ist 205 kilometer pro Stunde.
Such figures evoke no more than a weary smile from the brawny bikes of today. Even their tires are therefore 2 or 3 times as thick as those of the 60s and 70s. Daring and speed, however, are relative. 225 kilometers per hour. Van Kessel used to set high-speed records. Incredible, given such bicycle tires. Oh, with me on it, the total weight back then was not even 100 kilos. The grip was very good, so even at such speeds it was actually no problem having tires like these. One problem area, however, back in the old biker days was tire management. Being improvised, the right old-school ingredients were fighting spirit, courage and a pump.
The size tyres we used back in the 60s and 70s, and that's all we had. We used to, if it rained, we just let the tyre pressures down a bit, and that's all we had. I mean, that was it. I mean, these modern bikes, there's so many different compounds. They got soft on one side, hard on the other, but in our times, that's what we had, and that's what we got on with. The technology was like nothing compared to what it is today.
Motorbike tyre technology, a constantly moving, ever-evolving story of development. Wider contact patches and new tread profiles. The demands made of the tyres increased as the bikes continued to be developed further. The dilemma remained: durability or grip. The solution came in the 80s. Mixed compounds for the running surfaces. Soft outer areas for high grip when leaning over. Harder in the middle for high performance when more frequently going straight ahead. Motorsport providing a boost for road bike development.
So regarding bike racing, I think that it's very popular because people are coming to see some spectacular races, and riders are like heroes. You really see fun, you really see some high speed performance, and in the meantime, when you look at the bike, it's more comparable to what you have on the road.
That's probably also the main reason why the spectators get captivated by them again and again. Fast, loud and right up close, the biker meet at the Festival of Speed.
Inside Racing was brought to you by Dunlop.